Hi, my name is Alexis. If you didn't know that, that's totally fine. Today, I'm just gonna talk while I make this blanket. I'm wondering if I should try to make this like ASMR-y. I don't know. I'll try. I'll try my best. You guys can't even like really see the blanket, but trust me, I'm doing it. So what can we talk about? Oh my god. So I've been getting back into dating apps lately. And so, hello? I've been getting back into dating apps recently, and maybe it's just because I live in the middle of nowhere, but every almost every person that comes on my Tinder, my Bumble, it's always some damn country boy. And I'm like, I live in a blue state, and you're telling me that I live in the freaking county that has all the rednecks and those kind of conservatives and stuff. Hate it. Also, I it's like hard to match with people because the amount of times I'll see a profile that says likes you, and I'm like, ooh, um, that makes me. I swear I'm not mean, but like you know what I mean, you know. So I haven't really been matching with people. Part of me thinks my standards are too high. Let me tell you guys what I do when I go on Tinder. The first thing I do when I see a profile is I check their age. Here's the thing, I make jokes about wanting to sleep with somebody who's the same age as my father, but in reality, I don't know, age gaps just make me feel very uncomfy, I guess. So the first thing I do is I look at the age, and I'm 20, so their age range has to be 20 to like 22, 23. Sometimes it's kind of like on the fence, because here's the thing, when you're both adults, age gaps like that, they're different, but I'm still in that headspace where it's like a freshman dating a senior, where it's like, why are you hanging around them? I think the reason I like have that thing about the age is because when I was a freshman, my first boyfriend was a junior who turned 17 like right after we broke up, and I was still 14. And that's not like the worst, There's definitely been worser cases. By the way, guys, I keep trying to look at you, but I can't stop looking at myself. I'm too damn sexy. What was I talking about? Oh my god. Fuck. Oh yeah. But my first boyfriend, he was 16 going on 17, and I hate that guy. I do. So I think that's why I have that thing about the age, because I'm like, well, I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. Also, the age that I'm at, 20, yeah, I'm an adult, but I can't even legally drink here. You know what I mean? Like, I went on a date with this guy, who he was 21. He was only a year older than me. He had like just turned 21. But there was something about it, because like I set up a hangout so he could meet my friends and stuff, and we all went to a restaurant, and he ordered a beer, and I don't know, there's something, it felt weird because me and all my friends, none of us can do that. And here you are, this like 6'4", 6'4", 6'4" ass man orders a beer. And like that's not that big of a deal, but like, it's all about the context. It's all about the situation, and like all the me and my friends, we can't do that. So there's that kind of imbalance. I told him that I need to be friends with somebody first before I can date them, and he was like, okay, well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know. And I'm like, honestly, just keep talking to me like dating me isn't on the table. And then a couple weeks later he unfollowed me. Which like I get, because we kind of stopped talking to each other, but Girl, at least remove me from your following. I don't want to look like a fan, you know? I hate it when people do that. That shit pisses me off. Anyways, back to Tinder standards. After the age, then I look at the person. First, I look to see how many pictures they have. If they have like 4 or less, no. Because, like, why do you not have pictures of yourself? That sounds very vain, but you know what I mean? Because we live in a society where, like, you don't have pictures of yourself. You can't take a picture of yourself. Okay. So, how many pictures they have is important to me. I look at their face. If the first picture is a group photo, immediately I am like half interested because why are you going to do that? It's going to be the ugliest guy every time. Every person is beautiful in their own way, but it's going to be the ugliest guy every time. And I swear by that. If they have a group picture as their first picture, I swipe to see like they have any pictures of their face. If they don't, by the second or third, gone. Another thing about pictures, if your first picture is a shirtless photo of you, gone. I don't need to see that. At least wait until the second picture. I don't need to see that right away. I just met you. Meanwhile, this is my first impression of you, you know? While I'm going through their pictures, I'm looking at like the little info on the bottom of the pictures. If they're over 6 foot, gone. Because I'm like 5'2", and I don't know. Yeah, there's like, ooh, you're tall, but then there's like too tall. There's 6'4" tall. No hate to you, bro. So 6 feet or over, gone. 5'1" and under, gone. I at least be my height. Like, we need to see eye to eye, you know? I'm so scared of short people if they bite my ankles. If they have no bio, gone. Why do you have nothing to say? Why do you have nothing to say? If they don't have any prompts, gone. Why do you have nothing to say? Oh, you don't have anything to add to the conversation? Come on. 2 truths and a lie right now. Also, this is the most important one. I should have said this one first. Names. So immediately, if they have my name or a variation of my name, so like Alexis, Alexia, Alex, Alexander, Alexandra, Axel, some shit like that, Lex, gone. You're done. Get out. There can only be one of us. Okay? And then also, if they have a name that is the same as anybody in my family, like my close family, there's a door. If anybody out there has the same name as me, change your name immediately. There can only be one. But anyways, what next? Okay, then we take a look at their bio. If they're a parent, no. Like, I still live with my mom. I'm not gonna date somebody who like literally has a child to take care of. What else is there? I know I have a bunch of turnoffs. What about stuff I like? Then I look at the little attributes and whatever under the bio. The only thing I really look for is if they're conservative and Christian. Now, if they're moderate Christian, that's fine. If you are conservative or a Christian conservative, there's the door. But anyways, I should get back to this. So yeah, I think that might be all of my like Tinder standards, I guess. I don't really look for anything specific, I guess. Oh my gosh, you know what really makes me mad? So I have my preferences set to everybody. Tell me why I haven't seen a woman in days. And I'll tell you why. It's because I live in the red part of the blue state. And all that we got are country boys. And it's like, why are you acting country? This is the PNW. But that's how it is. That's how it is. You know? That's how it is out here. That's just how it be. So yeah, if I want to like match with girls, I have to go into my settings and take men off. I even have to take like non-binary people off because it's just men. They just like will set their identity to that, and it's like, what? What else can we talk about? What else is there to talk about? Has anybody seen the Minecraft movie? I haven't. Am I doing this right? Whatever. Who cares? I can't wait for summer. Bro, as soon as summer hits, I am in the lake. It's gonna be so exciting. There's this hiking trail place that me and my friends went to last summer, and it was so fun. We had like we really made a day of it. It was really fun, and I think we're planning to go like more this year, which I'm excited about, but also like who's paying for the gas for that? Yeah, I'm definitely not doing this right, but it's okay. It's okay. I don't give a fuck. Like, it's not like I'm making this for somebody. If I was, then I'd be feeling very bad about this. But like, I don't know. I'm just doing it because I don't really have anything else to do. So I'm gonna put lipstick on. Why do I look cute in the mirror but busted on screen? Oh my god. I know what I can talk about. Nobody watches movies anymore. Why does nobody watch movies anymore? Every time I'm like, oh my god, have you seen this movie? Everybody's like, no. What else can we talk about? What else can I talk about? You're not saying anything. I'm trying to like show, but it's not. Because like, I have to be like this. How's that? Are we good with that? Does that work for you guys? Is that okay with you? Oh my gosh, you know what game I really want to get, guys? I really want to get Hogwarts Legacy. I know J.K. Rowling is like, oh my god, where do I even fucking begin with her? Oh my gosh, I know she's all that, but I can't help but like Harry Potter, man. I know world building is terrible, and I know the creator is horrible, and this, that, and the other, but I still really like it. I think that if a person who has created a like very popular thing like that turns out to be a shitty person, we should just be able to. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm doing the same thing with this. Sorry. I feel like we should be able to take the thing that they created and take away ownership of all the publication companies. They would like come together and be like, okay, who should we let rewrite all of Harry Potter? Because that'd be cool. That would be cool. Maybe it's just a nostalgia thing. I moved back so you guys could see me like doing the thing and you can't even see it. I'll do that. What was I saying? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, Hogwarts Legacy. That's what we were talking about. I really want to get Hogwarts Legacy, but the thing is, the only consoles I have are a Nintendo Switch and a Wii, and I've heard that the like quality on Switch isn't that good for the game. And I don't even know if they make it for Wii. So I don't know. I want to get it. But that means I either have to have a PlayStation or an Xbox or like some other thing. If I want to have like good quality, whatever. And I do, because like I want to have a whole experience when I get the money for it, because games are so expensive now. Like, oh my god. I mean, they've always kind of been, but like whatever. I'm gonna have to like ask one of my friends, hey, can I come over and play on your Xbox? I have my own game, and no, you can't play. It's not multiplayer. It's just one. It's just me. It's just me roaming around. No, because I just know those passing periods were like half an hour. Because can you imagine? Let's say you have Quidditch practice after potions. Because potions is in the dungeon. Potions is in the dungeon, and then depending on the kind of person you are, you may have left your Quidditch stuff or like something important there in your room. So let's say you have to run to your room to, I don't fucking know, and it depends on the house you're in. If you were a Slytherin or Hufflepuff, then that's fine, because like potions is right there, right near there. But if you're in Gryffindor or Ravenclaw, that's a whole other story, because you have to go all the way up to your tower, and the main slash only question mark way to get there is by the grand staircase. But the problem with the staircases is that they like to move. So, and like I don't know if they move in like a pattern or if they just do whatever they want, but yeah, it's not gonna be fun. And then then after that, you have to get to practice, which is all the way at the Quidditch field, which is like all the way down there. I could never. I wish I could fly. That'd be awesome. That'd be really awesome. I've seen a lot of shows through clips. Like Yellow Jackets, never seen it, but like I'm kind of up to speed. You know what? Let's talk about Yellow Jackets. I'm gonna talk about Yellow Jackets even though I've never seen an episode, but like I've kind of seen every episode because I've seen all the edits and shit. The person I want to talk about first is Shauna. I know she's a hot topic because she's fucking crazy. She's fucking crazy. So we all know the sadistic shit she does at the end of season 3. A lot of people are like, fuck this girl, can't defend her, hate her. And I get that because what she did to Mari? Oh my god. But also, guys, we need to do more vocabulary lessons, I think, because the amount of comments and stuff that I've seen on TikTok saying that Shauna had Mari scalped. Do y'all know what scalped means? That means like the scalp's coming too. But like when they show her like hanging, which by the way, when I saw that, I don't know how they let Shauna and Lottie get away with that, because it's 2 versus everybody else. Come on, get it together. Also, a lot of people are saying, oh, this Shauna is way different than the other 2 seasons, and but like her trauma shouldn't like excuse this big of a change in like all the shit she's doing like right now. And also she's fucked in the head in the adult timeline, but like she's still hot. Oh my god. Both women who play Shauna, Melanie Lynskey and Sophie Nilis, I think that's how you say it. I don't know French, sorry. They're both so beautiful and I love them. And also I see Jason Ritter's TikTok sometimes and I'm like, damn, that's awesome. But anyways, whenever I think of Shauna, I just think I could never be her. I could not, because I would not have fucking survived. By the way, all the stuff I'm about to say is just what I know and what I've heard. I've never seen the show. There's probably a lot more shit she did and whatever, but like right now is not the time. Okay. So let's say that you got into a plane crash on your way to nationals with your soccer team, and now you are stuck in the woods. There are a lot of people dead. Your coach is, well, I don't know when he loses the leg, but your coach is missing a leg. And then you get into a fight with your best friend, and which causes her to sleep outside. But what you don't know is that overnight it snows, so she freezes to death and she dies. So now you've lost your best friend, and it is your fault. Then, a couple months later, like this is in the span of a couple months, you give birth to your son, who is also the son of your best friend's boyfriend, who you slept with behind her back, and then you got pregnant. So you're having that baby, and the baby's dead. It you know, you don't just get like postpartum depression, you go into postpartum psychosis. Okay, you are imagining your baby is alive, you're imagining that your teammates are eating your baby, Bro, when I saw that clip of Anne though, with like the blood all over her face, Liv Houston, the person you are, I love you. God, I loved Liv in Santa Clarita Diet. That show gone too soon. I miss it because it's spaghetti, and I miss it. Y'all see Drew Gooden? I love that guy. Whenever I watch his videos, I'm like, that's my dad. Actually, he birthed me though. He's kind of like a seahorse, so he took on the pregnancy for my mother Amanda. But yeah, anyways, so you have postpartum psychosis now, and also your friends have you chop up all the dead people so you all can eat them to survive. And this goes on for like almost 2 years. So it's like, imagine all that happened to you. I would have slept outside with Jackie. The fuck. Listen, as soon as I had to have the baby, my ass is out of here. I feel like the more I do this, the like worse it gets. So I finished it off camera because I didn't know what else to talk about. But it's done. In case you couldn't tell by like the patterning. In case you can tell by the patterns, I definitely messed up a couple of times. It's not like blanket width, but it is blanket length. So I think that all I have to do is get another one of these. I don't know if they'll have any at Joann's because Joann's going to have business. But yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, I just have like this thing, you know? Okay, bye.